If collecting is your love,
I want more.
every day.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 SIG Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Doug! It's the captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
Call on me and collect with DCD. If collecting is your love,
I want more.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 SIG Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Doug! It's the captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
call on me and collect with DCD. If collecting
I want more.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 SIG Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Doug! It's the Captain! Hola, niños. Oh boy, that doesn't... Why isn't that right? Strange that my color is so far off. Better. I guess that's a little bit better. There we go. We'll go with that. We'll say that's good enough. All right. Wow, Dangle's here early. Look at you. What's up, Crystal One and the babies? I see you were first. Hellbolt, love you, man. You're second. Hello, me lord. Hello, Mel. Hello, Jimmy. Dangle-lang, dangle-lang. Uh-oh, we have a Guardians fan in the house. What's up, man? How you been? So it is the last show before the Super Bowl. That's okay, man. You're allowed, Dangle. You're allowed to hang out for free. I don't charge anybody to hang out here. So, not a big deal. I have stuff to open, thank you. And I'm going to open it in a little bit. What I am going to do is, just instead of doing it live right before the Super Bowl, I'm going to go ahead and do the Super Bowl squares. The numbers. We got the people, and we got that randomed. The Olympics opening ceremony is on. I know I'm up against the Olympics, and not an easy feat, but I do what I can. What up, Pat? So we're gonna do I actually already have part of it set up. Fingers aren't working. All right. Booyakasha. This is going to be for the Patriots. The Patriots are in red. Waking up from a nap at work, I've done that. Seven times to get that order. Alrighty. They fell 6-0-3-1-8-5-9 for 2-7. And then to go across. I gotta be a jerk. I would rather have seen the Bills and Lions too. Nine 984136072 Fiverr. All right, I am going to do this the other way. 8413607. Ooh. 2, 5. All right, there they are. There's the squares. They are now set in stone. All right, I know everybody wants to know. What's up, Don? I want to know who has 7 and 7. 7 and 7 is owned by Hex. Oh, man. The newbie got a primo square right there. Take a look at that. 0 and 7 is Chef, and 0 and 0 is Carlos. The other 0 and 7 is me lord. Hey, there's a good mix on these prime numbers, kids. Chef owns most of the 4s. Oh, Crystal, let me explain. So, Super Bowl squares come in multiple different forms. The one I'll explain to you is the most common one. At the end of each quarter, the half, and the end of the game, you take the last number in the score, and for each team, and you cross-sack them into the chart. So, for instance, if the score ends 21-30, whoever has the 1, you go down the list and say, okay, Seattle had 30, so we go to 0, and the Patriots had 21, so Chef would be the winner. If the score was 99 Seattle and 2 New England, you would find Seattle's 9 and New England's 2, and you would see Carlos 1. So the red is the Patriots. The other color is Seattle. Now, Seattle should score 60 to 75 points against the Patriots, and Patriots probably only score about between 2 and 8. It's done by quarters. There are fancy ones that are done every score chance. And those are just too tough to keep up, so we just do quarters. It's more fun that way. But that's it. You intersect the last numbers of each ones, and then you're done. Now, Crystal, that's not the only reason you're here. In addition to learning how Super Bowl squares work, you're here for one of these nuggets. And this would be 2022 Select WWE Blaster. straggler. All right. Let's get some ink. Let's get an autograph. Let's get an autograph because I don't... Yeah, Brent, we got you, buddy. Because we already know that we can eschew the odds. We already know that we beat the odds. Indy Hartwell. We already know you can never tell me the odds. It is weird to just see this guy flying through the air on a card, and he's not even centered. Like, he's way over to the left. That, to me, is a little weird. Cam Grimes. I feel like the last one was also him. There's HBK. The man, the myth. Boy, that is not a flattering angle. He looks like a little person. That is not a flattering angle. Not that there's anything wrong with being a little person. It's just, we know he's not a little person. There's the Hitman. Best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Lash Legend. That is a rookie card. LA Knight, Ms. Sonya. Oh, the legend. Orale. Good man, Eddie. Good man. Ricochet. Bobby. Triple H. Ooh. Is that a nice little pink refractor? Out of 49, Rich Holland. Little pink refractor there. See? Never tell me the odds. Booyah. Can you call people who fight based on scripts legends? No, but you know what you can do? You can call people that go out of their way to help up-and-coming wrestlers get more popular, spend his own free time and not ask for a penny to help train underprivileged kids. Somebody who always was there to answer the questions for the new guy in the locker room when he had nothing to gain because he was already made over. That's the guy you can call a legend. And by all accounts, that's Eddie Guerra. There's an LA Knight Prism. There we go. Nice little silver. Nice little silver. Spicy. It is true. Eddie was a lot of up and coming. Well, they're not upcoming anymore. A lot of famous wrestlers will tell you how important Eddie Guerra was to their career, and that he always had time to go over a move. Not many people could say bad things about him. There we go. feel like this is still way too blue. Why am I not getting... why am I not getting a good white balance here? I think that's a little bit better. I am. Well, I guess that's... All right, let's do something real quick. I think that's a little bit better. Okay, hold on. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. All right, we'll go with that one. Let me, before I forget, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Print. See if I can get this to work, because I am an idiot. So if I can get it to work, I'll be pretty excited. Because I sure as sugar don't remember how I did it last time. Not what I wanted. I'll have to fiddle with that off when I'm not live. But that definitely didn't work. Let's see what happens if I just... see. Nope, that's not going to work. All right, I will post the Super Bowl squares into the Discord under sports at some point tonight. I got to figure out how to format it like I did the last time. I may just take a picture of the one that I printed and post the picture. that'll work. What's on the other side? I have no idea why we would have that sitting around. Actually, I bet you Dangle would know why we have that sitting around. Snap it and... yeah. Then I gotta shrink the... oh, I think I already screwed that up. Well, we'll find out. Yep. There we go. That's the size we need. Whew. There it is. I've been here since before noon, by the way. It took me over an hour to get Chef's order done. I was able to get Carlos, Milord, Chef, and Dangles done. I still have Crystal, Prue, Scoobs, and Don. And Money Mitch. Scoobs wasn't here. He doesn't know that he won 3 giveaways yesterday. So he will have a surprise in the mail. I went from largest to smallest order. Chef's was so much. Yeah, Don. You have a card from the 12-person There Will Be Blood. Dangle, you got everything. You got all of the top prizes. You won the top 3 prizes in the 2 things. You won the Wolverine, you won the book, and you won the Sasquatch. Oddly enough, the Sasquatch got left in your box. I don't know how I missed it. So I shipped everything but Sasquatch. Yeah, yours is a very oddly shaped box, by the way. It's not my normal box size. And I may have repurposed a box for yours. Yeah, it might be an old Upper Deck box because it was the only thing I was going to fit that book securely. There's a lot of packing peanuts in there. Scuba is going to have a box that is probably this size. And it's going to be all packing peanuts. No, really. It will be. Because Scoobs is a huge fan of packing peanuts. And all packing peanuts now are, I think, made out of, like, cornstarch. You can actually eat them. That was the way to get around it's illegal to have styrofoam peanuts. Well, they're like, well, fine. We'll just make them out of, like, cornstarch. That's why when you open it up, they kind of smell like cereal, like grainy. Do we get Hellbolt shipped out? Hellbolt is shipped out. Correct. Hellbolt is shipped out. Yes. Yep. Everybody but Prue, Crystal, Money Mitch, Don, and Scoobs. Crystal's needs to be... Prue's, I managed to sort, organize, top load, and get in order. I just didn't get it wrapped. Crystals and wands have not been ordered, which is good because they ordered something today and I can all ship it all together now. Don's is easy. Scoobs is easy. Money Mitch is easy. Cleveland opening in Seattle this year. Yeah, what did I just see that was Seattle? Oh, man, I was just looking at something. Oh, I was picking boxes to get Big Dumper rookies. And then I realized that's also Wander Franco's rookie. And I'm simply not going to buy them just so that we don't hit any Wander Francos. What did you win? You won 3 giveaways in Pretty Mythical. You won the bottom 3 of the 6. Dangle won the top 2. Chef won the 3rd spot that he doesn't know about until right now because he just came in. What up, man? And then Scuba won the bottom 3 giveaways. Haha, you didn't make it. You got filtered. You suck at spamming. You suck. What are they? They are giveaways from something pretty mythical. It's funny because you got 2 of the exact same things and then one of something different. That's just how the cookie crumbled. So it's kind of weird. Show you? I can't. They're in a box. I can show you the box. It's brown. It's small. It has no label on it. It weighs 1 pound and 9 ounces. I think Chef had a 7.5 pound box. And Dangle's was just a little bit lighter. I think Dangle's box was like 6 pounds. Just over 6 pounds. Because that book was heavy. Wanna be famous? You can get 1 follow for free from PruFollowsYou.awesome. It is, right, Elbow? It is a good side paper box. Yep. Prue, I'm pretty sure I get your free view already. Pretty sure I can get I get your free view. All right, so as you can see, I can put my head right here and I'm not blocking anything. We are almost completely sold out of everything. We have just the Marvel blasters, the blasters of the wrestling. We have Sport Kings 2013, which I don't think enough of you know exactly what that is. It's actually pretty cool. And then we have the Futures. And then we have the Bees Bowl and the F1. We have variants with Kaiser and Dr. Elvin. And we have signed sealed. And that's it. We have nothing else. Okay, he's sending some extra cards from other sports. So the last place I worked at, there's a non-for-profit called Teacher's Desk that would take all base common cards, and then they could use them for school classrooms. But I don't know if there's a Teacher's Desk out here. I'd have to actually look it up. But that's a good idea to have the option to donate. And then, I mean, I guess in theory you could claim that part of your purchase was a donation. We would just have to come up with a receipt of sorts. It's actually a really good idea I had. Thanks, me. You're welcome, me. Aw, you, me, you're the best me. I know. What was I reading today that I was like, oh my goodness, people need to see this? Oh, hey, listen, about LA Comic Con. We're not going this year. So they announced today that they are moving LA Comic Con from the first week of December to the last week of October. And that crashes almost everyone's schedule at DCD Collects. So we will not be at LA Comic Con in a booth. There is no LA Comic Con. That means Mrs. The Breaker does not have to share her birthday with anybody but Jimmy and I. When I found out it was on Halloween, I was like, yeah, I don't really think I'm gonna. Oh, we're not going, Mrs. The Breaker. You prefer it in October? Well, we're not going now. We may go for a day just to buy a gaggle of stuff, some original art, but we are not going to be selling. We are not going to be there multi-day. I don't even know if I'm going to go at all. Quite frankly, it really isn't. I mean, Doug can just go and buy everything. But we will not have our usual presence at LA Comic Con. We will, however, be at WonderCon, which is next month. And then I don't know if we're doing... Okay, yeah, we'll definitely... Oh, absolutely, we'll let you know. I don't know about Comic-Con Revolution. I really enjoy Comic-Con Revolution, but I seem to be the only one in DCD Collects that enjoys Comic-Con Revolution for some reason. I like the intimacy of it. It's small. You can, actually talk to people. Celebrities walk around the floor because it's so small that it's not overwhelming. It's not massively attended like the other ones, so a celebrity can walk without security and actually mingle and not get mobbed. I enjoy it. We usually find really good connections at that one. Hey, that's fine, Scoops. I showed her how much snow is at your house, so I don't know if you can get her to do that. You do realize now that it has snowed where you live, it's going to snow every year. That was just the first one. The polar vortex is going to be a yearly affair on the East Coast. So expect snow every year now. All of the states below Virginia, yep, they're going to get snow again. It's going to be glorious. Until next time. Yep. And slowly but surely, all the states above New York will get warmer as the caps flip. Right? Dangle, it does. There is something about it, right? It is a lot cooler. Not so much here or here, but right around here. It's something about this side right here that looks a little bit cooler. Not so much this looks the same. This looks the same. This is definitely the same, but it's just right here something is really awesome, and it just pops. I mean, who doesn't love a dangleberry?
Tired of the snow? It'll be 11 degrees tomorrow. Oh. It was like, I don't know, 80 today in Thousand Oaks. What was it today in Thousand Oaks? 80? It's rough. It was a rough one. Oh, I'm sorry. It was only 70 today. It was only 70. Tomorrow it'll be 76. It'll be 81 on Sunday. Yeah. Listen, it's a tough life. Somebody's got to live it. Mrs. the Breaker's like, I don't mind the snow if I don't have to go anywhere. Yeah, I mean it's listen, snow and the heat are the exact same thing. If you don't have to go anywhere, the fact that it's 110 degrees out in the valley doesn't matter because you're in your home. And same in Buffalo. If you're outside, there's 10 feet of snow. It doesn't matter if you're not going anywhere. Still have no idea how DCD Collects won the inaugural season. I can tell you the guy's name is Chubb. Chubb, and he had Chubb and Stafford, and didn't he have Cup too? I think he just drafted the Rams. But that fell apart really quickly. If all four of my quarterbacks didn't break their leg in the same week, I probably would have done better than fourth place. I still cannot believe all of my quarterbacks got injured within like an hour of each other. That drives me nuts. Same with Q. I mean, Q, the Indy just nosedived after his quarterback injury. And he was heavily vested in the Colts. So as soon as a quarterback went down, the rest of his team got dragged down. I mean, that's rough too. That also is a cautionary tale not to put all your eggs in one team's basket. Sapporo's just revealed that he doesn't have any kids. No, I'm kidding. He's the best. I love Jimmy. Jimmy makes the house happier, and he's entertaining. None of them scream. That's fine. Next time we'll get more. We'll keep you posted. All the eggs and spawn are in the Seahawks basket. What Dangle is trying to tell you is all 13 kids' college funds are riding on a Seattle +3 line. Smells so good. What is the Super Bowl line, by the way? Dangle, I know you know. What's the Super Bowl line? Dangle, not only did you get here early, I think you started drinking early too. Seahawks -4.5, that's about right. I hope they murder them. No, there are 3 boxes of Muppet left. It's under the clearance section, I believe, still. It is. It is $50 off in the clearance section. Excuse me. I'm actually going to make sure there's 3. Yeah, there's 3. I couldn't even tell you on my best day what would be left either. Robots probably going to be next week. And opening 75% was in the Seahawks through the last week and a half. It's dropped to 64-63. Yeah, I just don't. I think the quarterback for the Seahawks deserves it more than the quarterback of New England. The quarterback of the Seahawks, it was labeled a bust, was treated poorly in a couple of his stops. To have him win, I think would be great. It's a great story. To have the Drake May come in and just win would be like, oh, the Patriots are going to do that again. Awesome. Like, it would be a tired storyline. The Darnold line is the better one. Absolutely. Yep. I like a Darnold W. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind Mike Vrabel wearing another ring. But yeah, I'm definitely rooting for Seattle. I don't have any Seattle football jerseys. But I'll be buying them. The more I look at the image I sent you, the more I think it could be a great tattoo. No, I'm not going to be getting any more tattoos. I don't see a point in getting tattoos anymore at my age with my life expectancy. There's really no point. Crazy that you tendered Gino the same money. Thank God he declined. Well, you know, he was going to a better place. Yeah, he's going to a better place. So yeah, he was like, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go where the sun is shining. And the owner is nuts. I don't sing. 2 Bobby Wags. It's not going to get here in time, Dangle. It will not get here in time for the game. But thank you. I appreciate it. I will probably, I don't know. We have to do a bunch of videos, so I'm probably going to wear something collared. Oh, excuse me. I've been here too long. I don't know how you people go through 8-hour workdays. It's maddening to think about. Even this job for 8 hours, it's like, man, I just want to go home. Am I going to get shocked again? No, but I am in trouble for telling Hannah to get a dog while he's gone. Proves like I slack off when nobody's looking. Yeah, unfortunately, somebody's always looking here. Oh, I can't. I'm definitely not going to. No offense. I'm always going to be a Bills fan. My NFC team is the Rams because that's my new home team, and I'm a homer. I stick with the homers. Ch- 8 hours. I average 9.5. Well, you also probably get paid hourly. Oh, man. You know what it is? My Claritin is wearing off. I don't think have I wrecked any homes? I guess you could argue I wrecked one home. But that would be his opinion, not hers. Is that 9.5 actual hours or hours you bill? Huh. It's almost like you know a mechanic, Saporos. Definitely do not. There you go. You can work, Scoobs. You can start an online business from the comfort of your own home. Sapuros, we used to get jobs. So when I worked at the union, we used to get jobs that were, all of them were timed, and they had to do that to give a buffer in case something went wrong. Because if something went wrong and you weren't credited enough hours, you would be in trouble with the union. So there were a couple of things where it would be pretty dang close to the amount of time. We would have some contracts that literally would say like 16 hours. They would give you 2 working days to do it. And we could put it together, take it apart, run the test, and be done in a single 8-hour day. 9 hours if you include teardown and setup, which usually you would just tear down and set up for another team. But the reason is I was in testing. So if something blew, like a seal or a pipe or something blew inside the motor, that included the teardown, the fix, and then the rebuild and retest. So as far as assembly, I can't speak for their hours. But testing, we always had usually a lot of extra hours because if something blew, somebody would have to come over, do a hot fix, and then we'd have to rebuild the closed system, repressurize it, and retest. Futures Multisport, 6 ways, 6 SIGs, 22 a spot. Dangle's like, my card was cut up by fraud detection. And by fraud detection, I mean Mrs. Dangle. I get it. I mean, if you want to split futures up 6 ways, I mean, find 6 spots, I'll do it. Hey, why not? 4-hour energy bottles here to just have for days like this. 4 hours actually too much. Can I just get like 2-hour energy? Does Sorry, Sapporo's in your head again. Man, I gotta do like jumping jacks or something. I don't want to break the floor though. Yep. Oh, I'm just noticing in the showcased collection, right here, it actually is showing some of the robot stuff already. I just realized that because I don't pay attention. Bought a retail Absolute Mega for 55. And the missus made me return it. Thankfully, they know me and allowed it. Wow, that's shocking. There's a strict no return policy. It's a good thing you got peeps. What you should do is you should take a picture of the no refund sign and be like, I'm sorry, I can't. I have to open it. You know what we should do? Let's take a nap. Let's take our shoes off, kick our feet up off screen because it's illegal to have them on screen, and let's turn the lights off. Let's take a little nap. We will set an alarm for 20 minutes, and we will just take a little nap. So Poros is like, I'm already there. I'm down for a nap. No, Future's not sold out. I got Futures. It should still be listed. Oh, now you got me questioning reality. Yeah, I got Futures. Oh, you know what I should do? I know why this didn't sell. I didn't do the thing. Son of a biscuit. Pop. All right, 2013 in the game Series F. I updated to show what's inside. 3 base cards, including a mini, 1 premium buyback, and 1 insert, which is a game-used memorabilia or autograph or die-cut SIG card. I realize that I'm probably one of the only people on the planet that remember that product. There was only one Super Bowl square page this year. Don's like, I'm in my chair, cuddled under a blanket with a heating pad on my back. It's not going to take much to doze off. Yeah, I actually, I had to turn the AC up to keep it chilly in here to keep me awake. Oh, when we do our next order, if we can get the Looney Tune blasters at the same price, would you guys want us to get another case of those? Would you guys want to run that one back? Was that fun enough of a chase, or did we have our fun? Need a bounty on Paul Maitland? Yeah, that would be a good idea. After the Super Bowl, I'm going to reach out to Paul Maitland. Maybe we should do a bounty. Like, if you hit one of his cards on stream in Looney Tunes, we'll do like an 8x10. I am literally like bouncing my foot on the ground to stay awake. Oh, I know what it is. So I have my coffee in the morning as soon as I get up. And then usually I will have a unsweetened green tea between noon and 3. And that is my second caffeine boost. I did not do that today. I left the house without my tea. That is why I'm tired. Now I know. Now, see, I get it now. I understand. It's not me. Yep, that's right. It's a hashtag fail, Scoops. I forgot my tea. I need to buy a 12-pack and just keep one 12. Well, actually, no. So I can't keep a 12-pack here because by the time I usually get here, which is like 4, between 4 and 5, it's too late for me to have more caffeine. So if I had it here, I would look at it and go, no, if I drink you, I'm going to be up until midnight. So what I need to do is I just need to remember the days that I'm working early or like we decided at 10:30 that I was coming in early today. It was kind of short notice. I just need to remember things. Still doesn't make me less tired though. Anybody want to do a giveaway? Midnight is a respectable bedtime? Yeah. Can be. Wait till everyone falls asleep first? Yeah, we can. We can wait till I fall asleep. All right. Let's roll a d20 and find out. Do we do it now? We'll say it's got a DC of 12. That is a 9. We do not do it now. Well, Don, you also usually work until like 11 p.m. It is, Don. I rolled a 6, getting further away. All right. Do we do it now? That is a 4. My goodness. A 9, a 6, now a 4. Is this an early night? More than likely. Hey, it's been a very busy week. We did a lot on Wednesday and Thursday. I am perfectly fine if Friday is a bit of a stinker. I'm okay with that. I have been here all day doing other things. So Derek Engel. What's up, Retro? How you doing? Been a minute. Been a while. Dangle, we are trying to find a way to do division baseball breaks, since baseball is allegedly around the corner. But we're concerned we don't have 6 people that like baseball enough to spend between $150 and $200 on breaks. So I want you to know we're making an effort. I don't normally carry hockey. I definitely love hockey. I don't carry it because it tends to sit. I have very few hockey fans that are regular purveyors of hockey cards. But yes, I can easily get my hands on quite a few Upper Deck gems. Ooh. Excuse me. The last product we had was metal, and we did hit a PSG out of it. So I tend to have really good luck with hockey. When in my other company that I worked for, I pulled some of the most expensive hockey cards out there right now, including Connor McDavid, the Cup, numbered to 99, RPA. Pulled his inaugural patch, 1 of 1. I actually still have it. I have a photo of that one. And then I'll get to that order. I believe I saved that photo because it's such a damn fine card. Oh, maybe not. think I did a phone dump. Hold on. Let me see if that was part of my phone dump. Images. Camera. Yeah, I'm sorry, I lied. I totally dumped it. I put that in my phone dump. Let's try this camera. This is my oldest camera roll. No, that only goes back 2 years. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. Oh yeah, they're so sorry. Yeah, camera, pics. Nope. Oh God, I don't remember who I pulled those for. Well, Chef, I can actually tell you, here's some of the boxes we were looking at. When I say we, I mean I. I have carte blanche to pretty much buy whatevs, as long as it sells. We're talking like 2015 Bowman Best, 2021 Bowman Best, 2019 Chrome Update Mega, 2024 Topps Archive 6 Series, 2020 Topps Finest, 2023 Topps Chrome Update Jumbo, 2022 Gypsy Queen, because who doesn't love opening a little Gypsy Queen? 2023 Topps Expectations. The problem is those are about 2 to 300 a box. And if you want to put multiples together, the breakdown in a 6 division break puts it at around 180 to 225. How would the division breaks work? We would random the divisions, random the names, and then depending on your division, those would be your teams. Any card that came from the Phillies would go to the NL East. Anything that came from the Yankees would go to the American East. You just don't know which group of teams you're going to get. It's what I used to do at the old place that I didn't do because there was a high risk of not getting anything, but those were team breaks, so there's a high risk of not getting anything in team breaks. Division and conference breaks, everybody's going to get something. And I'm looking for multi-hit hobby, but these are almost all, except for the 2 megas I mentioned, all of them would be hobby boxes that have the guaranteed hits. All right, let's pull up that order. Oh, Councilman. And the only reason I say that is because you said that you get Councilman forever. Yeah, well, I would absolutely allow trading. Oh, heck yeah. I'm not like the other place. I'm all about free enterprise. It's not going anywhere. Which ones do you want first? Some 2013 Kings or some 2024 Futures? What are you thinking? Kings first. All right, let's do it. So this is a nifty little product, very inexpensive now, was fairly expensive when it first came out. Sport Kings is a company that before the licensing came out, they were big on original art, a lot of sketch cards. This has massive names. It is multi-sport. While autographs aren't guaranteed, if you don't get an autograph and you do get a memorabilia, it is game-used memorabilia. This is before they put notices on the side. I opened a lot of this stuff as a breaker at the old place. Company was run by Brian Price. Guy is the best at getting legit stuff and making sure it is legit. See, there you go. Let's Eddie Robinson. He found out a jersey they used was only in warm-up, so he put a recall on it. See, there you go. Oh, man. In 2013, he was a beast. So this person right here is considered the best cricket player in history. See, greatest test bat. I knew it without even. I know Sir Donald Bradham. His records are. He's the Wayne Gretzky of cricket. Yeah. He's the man. He is the Gretzky. Oh, yes. This guy right here did in cricket what Gretzky did to hockey. But he was doing it when cricket was like still the it thing. Like, we as Americans don't have a respect for cricket. Cricket is massive in India and in Australia. And in the UK, not as much in the UK as it is elsewhere. If he were baseball, he'd have like a 5,000 WAR. Legitimately. Yeah. That is a true fact. Oh, look, it is an autograph. Jean Kruger. I am going to wager that he won a Kentucky Derby or two. That is also on card. That is an on-card auto. He won a Triple Crown. Well, there you go. Not just a Derby, he won them all. So that is this product was the best of the best is who they tried to get. Donald Bradman did sign in this product, if I'm not mistaken. Everybody that is featured in a card that is alive at the time of this being made, I believe, signed here. So they cherry-picked, well, literally, Sport Kings. The best of the best, made cards for them. And there you go. Now, this was a little redemption thing that they were doing. Umberto Granaglia. If you could collect all of the letters in the name, you could send it in for a redemption. I don't know how many people are following Bocce other than me. But you could get yourself an Umberto Granaglia if you collect all of them. I think it would be safer to get Tito Ortiz than Umberto Granaglia. You might get secondhand brain damage. That's true. That is a valid point. So yes, that is why I grabbed it. I was able to score that, as you saw, at a pretty cheap price. So they said we have 2 left, so I bought 2. This is 2024 Leaf Futures. Now, we did nail a pretty hefty card. Isn't this what we hit the Cameron Brink out of? Yeah. So we already know this potential. Let's do one better. Let's get a 101. Let's get like a Messi. Dev Taylor, 249. Travis Banana, 99. The old Tate. Hit him right in the Tate. Ooh. Out of 15. Thomas Castellanos. Looks. Kind of looks like the Seminoles. The pants look off, though. Yep, that's not how I wanted that to sound. Go ahead. I know you're going to do it, Saporos. Just get it over with. There it is. There's the clip. Yep, that did not come out right. $249. Batanti. Ooh, something crazy back there. 9 out of 99. Johnson. More Tate. What is that? 5 out of 10. Kennedy Fuller. Well, you know she's good because she's number 10 on her team. And that's usually reserved for the best of the best. Somebody's going to have to Google Kennedy Fuller. I bet you something pops up. Plays for Angel City FC in the... Oh, so wait, is Angel City, is that, that's here. She plays locally. Proves like I just finished sorting my NWSL cards today. Gatorade National Player of the Year in 23, signed with Angel City at the tender age of only 16. Wow. So you know she's good. You know she's a good soccer player. Hang on to that one. Give that one a little bit. Moss. Nick Kurtz. Hey, we know Nick Kurtz. Omaha. Omaha. Oh, purple. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jackson Arnold and Michael Hawkins Jr. 3 out of 7. Is that, are they both Bama? Or is that Arkansas? I think that's Bama. I don't know. It almost looks like the Razorback right there. Dr. Google will tell me. UNLV, I was way off. $149. Elijah Surratt, or is that Sabat? Let's see, it's on the back. Surratt. Oklahoma for Hawkins, although he transferred. Yeah, Freudian slip. Yeah, college is. Yeah, he re-signed. That's exactly what that is. Oklahoma and Auburn before on Arnold. West Virginia next year. Feel like this was more than 6. I know, right? It's not free agency. It's called Player Portal. How dare you? Bucky Irving. Hawk. Lagway. Out of 49, give us a name. Maria Gakdang. Gakdang. You kidding me? Out of 49? You know, I'm just going to throw this out there. I would wager she's tall. I'm gonna go with I'm willing to wager she's tall. Something about that card just makes me think she's a tall person. Wood. Howard. Bloss. And out of 99. That would be Penny Boone. You can actually read that. Look at this. You can read the name. That's full legal name right there. Boy, let's see how long that lasts. I'm going to guess if he goes to the NFL, it'll be PB and a couple of dots by the time he finishes signing his rookie deal. There we go. That is the best, most clearest signature in the history of football. I'm not joking. I'm actually going to take a photo of this because I am so impressed by this signature. I don't even know it's a signature. I think he just printed his legal name. Oh, I know. Sapporos. I'm not mad at it. I just took a picture of it because I was happy. I like it. Man, keep going. Show me your name. That is way better than who was it? Vernon, who just had a V and a squiggle? Zion Williamson was too damn lazy to put the Williamson part, so he just put W. Luka Doncic was too lazy. He had his mom sign Lulu for him. Vernon Morrissey was a hockey player that used a stamp. Oh, that's dirty. Yeah, yeah. Listen, man, people want to see your name. Like, that's why I love Andre Dawson. One of the best autographs in baseball. Babe Ruth. Do you think Babe Ruth ever half-butted his name? No. You could see every B, A, E, and R, and U, and T, and H in there. Sergei Samsonov is legendarily bad. Yeah, I mean, my legal signature is awful, but when I sign stuff as DC the Breaker, I write out every single letter. But my legal signature is, I literally just scribble, and they're like, oh, you need, I'm like, no, I don't. I don't need to sign my credit or my debit card like that, because the only reason that you ask me to sign this, person who has no idea why, is so that if I can test it, you can say this is your signature. And I can tell you that is my signature. That's it. That's the reason you sign for purchases with a debit card or a credit card, is so that if you deny the purchase and say, well, here's your signature. So you don't actually have to sign anything any other way than they say. You just have to do it. It's true. Richard Petty said, always give time signing because you're given memories. It's true. He used a stamp on his cup. All right, now we got to find, now you're making me Google. Devontae Smith Pelly. There it is. What a jackwagon. artists must make every fan encounter special because they will remember it forever, even if the artist. Oh, that is so 100 billion% true. Those athletes, artists, famous people, they see 1,000 of those a day, but you only see one. So that is true. Last call. Last call. Last call. Actual code is something like, for you, it's 30 seconds. For them, it might be their day, night, week, month, year, life. It's true. I will never forget the short conversation I had with as I say, I'll never forget. I don't remember Val Kilmer's name. I will never remember. I will always remember the short conversation I had with Val at Tampa Bay Comic-Con. Well, actually, it's not true because I did mention it in Discord. But he could have just been nice and say, yeah, I remember. Brian Hayward and how big of a bozo he is? Oh, do tell. Yeah. Some guy that frequented the card shop we'd go to. Go get players to sign stuff. Has Hayward sign a card. Hayward smears the autograph immediately. Oh, so it won't grade. Yep. Yep. Back in the 80s and early 90s, a lot of football players would charge. The guy immediately said, who the F would pay for your autograph? We are Hellbolt. Yeah, so back in the 80s, I remember Bruce Smith used to charge $10 for his autograph so that you'd be less inclined to sell it. Oh, chef, stay for the giveaway. It's only going to take 2 minutes. So yesterday, you'll remember that Don won some cards. And unfortunately, none of them were Steelers. So Don said, nah, give them to somebody else because I don't want them. There's no Steelers there. So I said, bet, I'll do it. So these are Don's cards. And if you don't remember Don's cards, you know, they included such hits as first round wide receiver Matthew Golden's rookie card. And Houston Texans duo rookie introduction. And T-Mac. Yeah. Didn't he get Offensive Rookie of the Year? Number 2. So those were my exact. See, there it is. There it is. Verified by the man himself. those were my exact words. I said, no Steelers. Meh. So he said, give them away. I am. And here we are. 36 seconds left. No, I can't spell it, unfortunately. Ten seconds. Five seconds. And the winner is Chef. See, that's why you had to stay, buddy. Hellbolt, that is actually pretty accurate. And there's the Houston rookies in there. Told you, man. Told you not to go to sleep yet. Told you. Gotta listen to DC more. Look what happens when you do. You win stuff. All right, folks. Final last call. We're going to go the way of the chef. Oh, I will, Hellbolt. That is, I am going to put on 10 pounds on Sunday while I watch the Seahawks absolutely dismantle the Patriots. All right, folks, let me check the gate. The gate is clear. Listen. I want you to know something. I love you. I do. I love each and every one of you. Folks, this weekend is a busy weekend. Be sure to be safe driving because there's going to be a lot of drunk dummies on the road on Sunday. Make sure you have all of your shopping done by Saturday because Sunday will be a madhouse as people buy chips, dips, chains, and whips for the Super Bowl. But know that I love you, and I want you to take care of yourselves and each other because it is a wild weekend. We will be back next week. We should be launching robots. You are going to see us live from the Super Bowl. You are going to see some pre-recorded stuff from the Super Bowl. Just stay tuned during the Super Bowl. Super Bowl squares will be in full effect. I'm excited. You should get excited. But most importantly, whole chicken wings. Even the little nubs. But no, seriously, folks, I love you. Take care. Be safe. I will be updating everybody for the Super Bowl squares and the giveaways that we were doing. I'm excited. You should be. We're going to see Donkey Sean. He's up playing. And that's it. I love you all. Take care. Be safe and go Seahawks.